Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. Set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass, it's Gonzalez. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 7th play of the opening drive, they've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's it go. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. It's out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
To throw, it's Gonzalez. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and let me go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That sack sets up a third down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's moving out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Law. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Powerful running here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. They finally corral him at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to create here on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Gonzalez. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. offense retakes the field here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try the right here. Fights through the tackler. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down though. This is the 6th play on the drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. He pulls in the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Washington. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Handoff running right. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the offense set to take over here. Play action here on 1st down. Launches downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Huskies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they're able to get him down. Second and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
EAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes their way on the field. On first down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. When they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. It's a quick grab. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Trying to extend the play. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Gonzalez. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA